Good morning from New York City. That's Columbus Circle behind me, and that's Christopher Columbus on top of that column. Yesterday was Columbus Day, or Indigenous Peoples Day, or if you're a cynic like me, it was just Monday. But now it's Tuesday, it's a wonderful October day, and I'm headed downtown to meet my brother and a friend and go get pizza. What else would we be doing? Well, this is Bryant Park behind the New York Public Library. In about a month, this will be set up as the winter market, maybe less than a month. They're definitely setting up right now. Getting the ice rink ready. This does get more elaborate every year. So I stopped by the Belgian waffles place for a snack since I had no breakfast, and something warm since it's getting chilly. Now to find my partners in crime. It's October. The Mets are in the playoffs, so it's time to explore pizzas on the 7 line and look for the 7 line army.
Right. And we have a special guest star with us today, right? Our friend Marissa, all the way from New Zealand. Check out pizza in Queens.
We're going to start at a familiar location, Sunnyside Pizza.
Pizza number one, yes, Sunnyside Pizza. All right, I think it's one of our favorites, isn't it, Mike?
Sunnyside is definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
And well, I'm having the pepperoni this time.
I'm excited.
All right. All right, very good. So, Marissa, what do you think?
So far, first bite's not so bad. Good flavour. It's definitely a mouthful. I can't compare until I've got all the, all three.
No.
Right. Well,
So
there will be
cautious.
others.
You're cautious that way. Okay. All right.
I said it was a number 10. It was pretty high. Then I would be, what happens if the next one's really high and this isn't so much?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the thinking.
Sesame seeds on the crust are a nice touch.
It's got good drip of garlic in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know your stuff.
Yeah.
You know your stuff. When we're doing a day like this, I tend to go for the cheese because it just becomes after a while
Overwhelming.
overwhelming. Well, there was one day we went to like 4 places and it was just
Yeah.
I like this pizza. This is like an awesome New York slice.
So you know when you go and do wine tasting,
Mm-hmm.
and you swivel it around,
Right.
and then you throw it back and you spit it out.
Right. Yeah.
I'm obviously not spitting out any of the wine I'm eating.
No, absolutely. Spitting out wine is sophisticated. Spitting out pizza is wasteful and disgusting. That's right.
My benchmark.
Well, that's why we're coming here, because this is a place we know. It's our starting benchmark. Very good.
I mean, all of one way to the other. You know?
And it's one way.
No,
Well,
2 ways.
that's the Queens Boulevard Viaduct. We're just going to walk up 2 blocks across the way. Next stop is Philomena's.
Philomena's.
Philomena, here I come.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah,
Didn't realize Philomena's is closed Mondays and Tuesdays. So we'll have to do this on another trip.
That's right.
Onward. Leonardo's Pizza on 49th, just a couple blocks north of Queens Boulevard and Roosevelt Avenue. Supposed to be really good.
Oh, let's go. Let's go have some pizza.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
This is looking like good pizza.
This is good pizza.
Are you moving? Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you, bro.
So it's back to so then it's back to Toronto for the duration.
And I've still got Montreal to do. Do you like how I folded it like a professional?
You know, that we didn't need to prompt you. We didn't need to give you like dirty looks, like, and you know, really happy you didn't ask for like a knife and a fork.
This is really good.
I could have. Mine tastes really good. I actually like this base better, but it might be different to what I had before.
So I think the sauce is a little sweeter.
Crust is just about as perfect as it gets.
Very good. The pepperoni is very good.
Good cheese stretchability.
Cheese stretchability, you know, that's a category we haven't focused a lot on in our pizza trip.
Stretchability.
Stretchability, you know, I mean, thank you for your contribution. You know.
The mayor is on TV and he hasn't discussed whether or not he's a crook. Maybe that's just no longer a question.
The mayor of New York City is under federal charges. He's facing charges in federal court on influence peddling type of, yeah.
And how's that different to crust?
How long you got?
Definitely finishing the crust here. This is good.
I would come back here. I would come all the way here.
It's one more stop on the subway, and then a couple blocks walk. How's the pepperoni?
Pepperoni is very good. They have a slightly different selection of like sodas here too. I mean, it's not just Coca-Cola, right? No, they've got
Through Woodside,
Yeah.
back to Roosevelt Avenue, and we've decided, since we missed out on a pizza, we're gonna go to Carvel and get some ice cream.
Ice cream.
For those who don't know what Carvel is, it's New York's classic soft ice cream. They used to be everywhere. They're not really anymore, but there's still a few of them.
Right. Right. Question. Yeah. All right, so
Carvel.
we're filming up. We're at Carvel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on at 59th and Woodside.
Yep.
Well, on Roosevelt. Well, where Woodside meets Roosevelt. America's freshest ice cream.
So we got a selection
Chocolate
of
cone.
stuff here today, right? Selection of stuff. Classic chocolate cone. Maris, what did you get there? You got a
Vanilla and chocolate with a topping of pistachio. Mine's custom made.
yeah. And I have a flying saucer, which is the Carvel classic ice cream sandwich. So,
One thing I must say, it does still taste better than your sort of street ice creams, the Mr. Softy and such.
absolutely.
Well, we missed out on one pizza, but I'm kind of okay with this.
Yeah, we're not unhappy. So we walked a lot of. We've walked quite a bit today, burning this stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
You know, that is to prevent dripping.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's a useful innovation, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, they had these mostly ridiculous ice cream cake themes. And when you looked at them carefully, they were all made from the same mold, just oriented differently and sometimes with different decorations on them. So, you know, you turn it one way and put certain decorations on it with chocolate ice cream, and that was Fudgy the Whale, and they've still got Fudgy the Whale over there. Turn it a different way and give it some eyes and a smile, and it was this thing called Cookie Puss, which yeah,
Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss, yes, which again still exists. They've expanded the menu somewhat.
I am 100% certain that the Carvel people, I mean, although then their ads were very, very homespun. You know, you would see these television ads.
Well, it was always,
And it was
Tom
always
Carvel.
Tom Carvel, the founder of Carvel. And I mean, as he got older, his voice got fainter, but he would describe, you know, the flavor of the year, and he would describe his actual case. I'm sure he had no idea that when he came up with something that he was going to call Cookie Puss, that was this combination cookie cat thing, creature, that he had no idea why people were laughing. I'm absolutely sure.
Yeah.
Yes, they still make Fudgy and Cookie Puss and lots of other things that, if you look carefully, come from the same mold as Fudgy the Whale. It's a pretty good way to reuse things, repurpose them for the season. It was always kind of a smart operation. And there's the operator, Tom Carvel. Some of us grew up listening to his voice.
I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
I like Leonardo's better than I've liked Sunnyside, and I've
Yeah.
always liked Sunnyside pizza.
Hey,
But-
Sunnyside is still very good, but Leonardo's, I mean, there's something there. There's something there. I think I'm gonna go with the sauce. And how did you put it? I think it was better stretchability.
Yep,
right?
better
Better-
Stretchability on the cheese.
And my 3 cheeses was definitely a good one.
The crust was better.
Crust was beautiful.
I still want to try Filomena's.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
another time.
Okay.
But, well, we're getting back on the 7 train. We're in Queens. Let's go Mets.
Right, go Mets.
Well, we couldn't let this one go. It's Thursday. The Mets are still in the playoffs, but by the time this video gets published, they might not be because they're being the Mets.
Yep.
And, well, we saw that last night. Anyway, back over in Sunnyside, and we're gonna finally go to Filomena's.
Let's get some pizza.
Just remember, no Mondays or Tuesdays.
It's a classic New York place inside. A few tables, space to order takeout. They have a few pies on display for slices. We started with some slices from the case and then went from there. Good options.
Okay, try these slices.
This crust is killer.
I think it also does really well with the sauce, and even on the, what was it, the cheese stretchings?
Hey, this neighborhood. Really something.
Yeah. Decided to go for a personal pizza.
Yeah.
Well, a personal sized pepperoni rather than order more slices. So we'll see how this goes.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hold on. Pepperoni is amazing.
Oh yeah. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. This is the winner. This is the winner.
Yeah. This is really good. And I displayed the crust before, but there's the crust.
I should find the Daily News.
What? What about it?
It said it was written up in the Daily News.
That was good.
That was really worth it. Yeah, I mean, forget about coming in from like New Jersey for this, guys. This is worth coming in from Slovakia, and I know some of you out there are going to see this. This is worth coming in from Slovakia. This pizza.
And it's right next to the 7 train.
Yeah, 7 train, 40th Street stop in Queens. It's really easy from Manhattan. I know a lot of visitors don't get out this way, but it's really easy. You take the train to the 40th Street stop, you walk down the stairs, across the street, right next to the CVS. You can't miss it.
I'll say overall, we've been having great experiences over here.
Yeah.
I think Brooklyn gets all the love when it comes to slices.
That's true. That's true.
You know, there have been some places in Queens that get a lot of respect for full pies.
Yeah.
But you don't hear a lot about Queens slices.
Right.
But I think just this little section of Sunnyside, none of the 3 we've been to are places that I would say you shouldn't go to. I mean, you should go to all of them.
Absolutely.
I think
you should like not
Filomena's-
eat all day and go to all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think I'd give the slight edge to Filomena's, but they're all different. They're
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, see, the edge to Filomena's, Filomena's managed to get the pepperoni to like curve up and get singed around the edges, and I think that's
Yeah.
that's a nice touch.
They're just really nice, sort of classic pizza people in here.
Yeah. I mean, you can see guys.
And they're Mets fans.
The guys are coming in. They're talking about the game. They're getting their usual slice. A couple of things that are really interesting that we heard just sitting there is that, okay, so we're recording this on October 17th.
Yes.
17th. Apparently, yesterday's New York Daily News, so October 16th, had a write-up about this place, which was very positive. And let me just tell you one more thing about the people in here. Okay, so first we went in, we ordered our usual 2 slices, 2 Cokes. And I put $1 in the tip jar. Now, I know tipping in the United States, especially New York City, confuses a lot of people, gets people angry. I put $1 in a tip jar, which for 2 slices, 2 Cokes is reasonable, okay? Then we ordered that whole pizza, right? So I gave him money and I said, keep the change. And he's like, no, you gave me a tip already. And it's like, yeah, but I gave you $1, you know? I mean, just keep the change. And that doesn't happen too often, where people like push back on getting a tip. And I mean, you know, for you do that to me, you get even more.
Yeah.
But I was really impressed because you just don't see that very often anymore.
I guess I can just sum up by saying, overall, pizza on the 7 line,
Yeah. Yep.
the slices are winners.
Absolutely.
Baseball on the 7 line,
Maybe not.
maybe not so much this year.
All right. Well, it was better than we thought it would be, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Let's go
Filomena's
Mets.
Pizza out in Queens.
Let's go Mets.
Attention customers, take our latest customer satisfaction survey. You have until Thursday, October 31st, to tell us what you think of your subway service. Your honest feedback helps us improve your ride. Visit them today.